It's Marco on Punch It Podcast. How you going, everyone? Here to talk again for episode 3 and 4, Darth Maul Shadow Lord. Good to see you all. Appreciate everyone listening in and watching the last couple episodes. It was fun to do, and I figured we've got to keep going with this. So we'll keep doing this weekly until pretty much it's done, and then I'll see where I go. Might do weekly or fortnightly and have some fun. I've actually got a good friend of mine, Nat. She was coming to join to talk about episode 5 and 6, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So Nat, you better be here. Thank you. But again, appreciate everyone, saying cool things and giving me a bit of a boost up. I love it, man. It was awesome. But you know what? Let's get right into it. This is why I want to do this. I want to talk about Darth Maul, Shadow Lord, episode 3 and 4. I don't know what they were called. I don't remember the names of what they were called, but I do remember that I did put some notes here. So every now and again, I'm going to be looking over here because I want to make sure I say the right names, like 2 boots instead of 2 feet or 2 toes, whatever his name was. But remember, there's Lawson. Dude, Lawson is. I like what is he? Detective Brandon Lawson. Going through a bit of a struggle. Lawson is really one of those guys that really loves. He's kind of married to his work and not to his family, and we talked about that last time. But there's so much to talk about. I'm going to get into the lightsaber duels. The lightsaber duels in this, mate, were unbelievable. Again, going with the panorama, the way the style of this animation is done is absolutely wicked. Of course, Darth Maul himself, the dude, he's a rock and roller. He's a gangster. He gets things done, Darth Maul style. And I tell you what, he's certainly doesn't take long for him to get up top, man. That's one thing. Everyone's scared of him. So everyone, you stab him in the back, he's going to come and stab you in the front. He's going to take care of you. And the people that know what to do, they know what to do. They're going to get in line quickly. But I'm going to say that already straight from the bat. How good is it? Like, this series is unbelievable. Again, people say it's the best. It's 100% ratings and whatever it is that are saying that is the best Star Wars animation that's come out. Look, it's like everything, every movie, every time, everything has its period, has its time. It's right up there. Darth Maul's my favorite character. Most people who work here and people who come here know that. They've seen my Darth Maul shrine, which, I'm putting a couple of statues here every now and again. You can see I've got a little one just right here. Pretty much got most of the pops. I pretty much got all the pops that go in the Darth Maul. I've got quite a few doubles. Darth Plagueis. Yes, he's awesome. The only one I haven't got, I think, is about $6,000. I don't know. It's that gold-plated Darth Maul. But pretty much I get onto all of them. So not a huge pop fan, but this Darth Maul, I've got to get as much stuff as I can. But he certainly is. He's doing a great job. Sam Witwer, Filoni, man, primo. I sat here yesterday. I put a post up yesterday about hanging out in the. I was just hanging by myself in the warehouse on the screen. Cranked the volume up. Everyone was gone. It was brilliant, and just took it all in. And let me say that and I think I said it before, the duels, whether the blaster fights, the lightsaber fights are freaking wild, as we like to say. Every now and again, I'll probably throw in an Italian terminology. It's something that I like doing, like killer, bulk wild, awesome, ripper. They're not Italian, but I'll go pretty much, like I said, I've got a few notes here that I put it down there, and I won't go through scene by scene. Definitely won't do that, but I love, I'll go straight to the style of this show. The lighting in the animation, in the background. I've said the background is ripper, but how good are the cutscenes? I don't know if you're picking up on those, the city, the landscape, the shots before it goes into a next scene. Love that. I love the day and night version of the cops, what do you call it? The cop station, where you see it at the nighttime and then the daytime. Ripper. The use of colours in this is just dynamite. The way Darth Maul comes out of the shadow, because he is the Shadow Lord. So they're really making use of him being in the shadow, coming out. And his red, that red is so pivotal in Darth Maul. that everyone else has their own kind of colors to it and stuff like that. But, you know, he stands out more. He just pops out. And I'll get into what I thought with the lightsabers, but how good were the lightsabers when they switched on? And what is it, Master Daki or Uncle Daki, and Maul, when their sabers crossed and the way that the light just reflected in their faces, it was just bolt wild. Again, I loved the whole. The way the flow of the story's going is brilliant. You know, I think we've got so much we've got to see. I don't know where it's going with this, you know, but hey, look, the ultimate goal is get on top, run Crimson Dawn. We know that. Get himself an apprentice. We know that's going to happen. I love the relationship between Master Ducky and Devon. You could see what's going to happen here. He's going to get whacked out, obviously, by Maul, and she's going to be in a lot of pain. And when Jedi or anyone's in a lot of pain, that's when the dark side shines, gets in there. And you can see him plugging away, especially in the opening scene. How good was it? It looked like Anakin and Ahsoka in the Ahsoka series where, you know, they were in the World Between Worlds in the Ahsoka series, but they're on that bridge having that discussion. And the way he just lets it go. He's throwing little bits at a time. He knows what's going to happen. He can see what's going to happen. And, yeah, that was good, man. Really good. That keeps you entertained. It keeps you, you know, just glued to the story. And I love the double crossing stuff as well, man. You know what? I'm going to go right to the cops. I thought the cops are cool because it's different. I say, you know, when you're watching in the Clone Wars, when there was the episode where Ahsoka, I think she loses her lightsaber and she's chasing those two characters across with one of the other masters, and the cops kind of help pursue the chase, and you just see the cops, the droid cops. You don't see much of. Again, obviously that's Coruscant. Okay, we know that's Coruscant. This is Janek, so it's a different place. But I love that we're seeing cops in this way. You know, the struggle. You know. Lawson obviously is one of these cops who's really married to his work, man. He definitely lives and breathes it. I reckon by choice. I think, you know, he knows, you know, it's, you know, he's gone through some dark stuff, and, you know, his wife's as we know, his wife is part of the Empire, and he's burnt up by that. Something's eating him inside, and I feel sorry for his lad because, I was saying to someone, you know, you're a dad, or if you're not a dad, you feel certain things when you watch something, and, you know, they really make you feel that pain that's going on there. But the way Lawson is sort of taking things to a different turn, and I always say, is, you know, he's trying to do the right thing, but doing the wrong thing sometimes to get to the right thing is where he seems to be going. But obviously it's going to bite him in the ass. And well, you see that at the end. And how good was that? Hey, Star Destroyer coming to the picture. Brilliant. Fantastic. But Lawson is definitely... he's going to go through a lot. I think this is... And I do like... He's a good character, man. He's a solid character. Obviously, he's got a big backstory that we don't know about. But the relationship between him and Two Boots is pretty funny. I love. I was watching episode 1. I think it was episode 1 or 2, where Two Boots comes in holding a cup of calf, which is funny. But even Two Boots gets in there with blasters and starts, you know, getting into a gunfight. Those gunfights are ripper. The gang, Maul's gang. They know how to turn it on, man. And how good are they? They're just listening to everything he does. They do whatever he says. They don't question it, no thought. You know, everything he's put in a plan that they're sticking by because they know what the outcome is. And that's wild. That's awesome, having that kind of control over his gang. And the double crossing is brilliant with Varia. God, that Varia is good. Good character too. I don't know much about where he comes from as well. I know that he's part of the... I think it's a Force Unleashed game, Force Unleashed, which I played a little bit, but didn't play at all. But I love his character, and I love the way that Maul sets up that double cross against the Pikes. Cross with a double cross, very cool. But man, when he swings his lightsaber, you could see there's carnage coming. And I love the way when he swings, the flame on that lightsaber actually light, the shape it takes. Not like the ordinary ones you see in the fights in the Clone Wars. You could see that kind of like blur. This one here has a lot more to it. Him more than anyone. You could see it in every strike that he does. And there's that sound too. I'll put it in now. So this sound, that sound, I love Maul. It's his unique sound. And that's the other thing that they give him. Everything in this series is all something that belongs to him. Either the lightsaber, the background sounds, it's his time to shine. And when he goes to the Pikes, Grim, I think it is, yeah, Grim, who I wasn't sure if it was the Pike from when Anakin and Obi-Wan from the Clone Wars, but it's actually the one from when Ahsoka and the sisters go to pick up when they drop the spice in season 7. So it's the same cat, and they make him look a lot menacing in this one. Again, very cool. What a dude! But he gets whacked out. Again, I love the way does what he does, takes him out, tells the other boys, put down your swords. If you want to join the gang, you join the gang. Let me lead. And I love the way he explained after his episode 7 when he took off and he came there and he came for help and they screwed him. Darth Maul's not going to forget, mate. You're going to get whacked out. You got whacked out. Going into again, there's that wonderful. It's the way Maul talks. How good is the way Maul talks? He uses the words like, to the young Devon, what's proper, not to speak a certain way, or, even I think it's to Lawson where he talks about, being honourable and so forth. That's pretty funny. I like that. Very cool. And I like the way he uses that line to Devon. Because when he says that, I'm thinking, look at the way the Maul's talking. And she said, "Oh no, you're the one who murders people." And he just puts it simply: he does what he needs to survive. And Maul is the ultimate survivor, man. Out of everyone in this universe, the ultimate survivor. Cut in half, turning his half body into like a menacing spider. Then basically, using the Force and the powers of the Night Sisters to keep it going. And I reckon too, he's he keeps everything inside. He keeps everything inside, that pain that he's gone through, the ultimate goal to get to Kenobi. Man, it's a powerful, powerful character. As you all know too. I'm sure you got your opinions on him, whether you like him, you don't like him. I'm sure we all love him. Come on, look at that. He's the highest rating Star Wars character TV show at the moment. It's brilliant. They know what they got to do with this. But going back to, for me, the duels, I was saying to you with the blasters, the fight scenes were killer, but the fight scene and the duel between Master Ducky and Maul, ripper. You could feel it in the way Devon came in and protected her master, beautiful sequences there, again, obviously there's a connection. They're using something there, the similarities in the fight styles to something else. I'm looking for all these Easter eggs, and I'm sure we all are, and I'm sure they'll keep coming out here and there. There's a lot to take in. Damn, there's a lot to take in, and there's going to be a lot more to take in. But ultimately, I think we're in for an awesome ride with Darth Maul. And if you're heading down to the shop and you want to talk, man, shoot up. Let's have a chat about it. I haven't had many people talk about it just yet. But I think we're all on the same playing field with this. We all love it. I don't know, man. I can't. So besides who I think Darth Vader. I reckon Darth Vader's coming. Will we get the Emperor? I don't know. Other bounty hunters, again, I don't know. But I hope we see that struggle, that again, I think again, this is just me and my opinion, but obviously we all know Devon is going to become the apprentice. And I think how she becomes his apprentice, and, then if they stretch it out, but, I think when ultimately Maul takes out her master, she's going to feel it. She's going to feel it big time. And, yeah, man. Sorry, pondered off there. It's going to be cool. But anyway, this podcast, Punch It, like I said, I'm kind of just doing it nice and quick. Like I said, if someone was here, probably have a bit more of a chat with it. But hopefully it's been pretty cool. But I do want to remind everyone, I don't know if you've seen the post, we're having our 1 year anniversary, and we're going to be doing a few giveaways. So I'll show everyone, if you haven't seen and you're still watching, which I appreciate if you are. This is going to be running for a whole week. This is the San Diego Comic-Con Anakin and Obi-Wan Duel on Mustafar. Unopened, brand new, sealed. And like I was saying to people on Instagram, if you know what it is. We've got one at the shop already set up. But I'm giving this away. Or we are giving this away. You come in the week of the 2nd. I reckon it's the 27th of April to the 2nd of May, which is going to be the Saturday. And come in for a haircut. When you come in for a haircut, we'll have where you can write your name and your phone number down, and you're going to go into a draw that I'll draw. I'll probably do a live drawing on that Saturday, and someone you can win it. I know there's people from interstate and overseas. If they happen to see it on Instagram, they won't be able to. But I'm going to do something there. I've actually got, have I got it around here? No, I've got something that I want to do again on Instagram. You know what? I'll do it on here as well. Like I might just put if you go on and you tag us in that week, or especially on that day, you go into a draw to win. I'm putting up the Darth Sidious or Emperor Palpatine. What am I saying? The Mace Windu duel as Senator Palpatine duel. So I'm going to be putting up that Hasbro beautiful 2-piece. So I want to do that as well. And we've got heaps of things to do, cool stuff and fun. A few of our friends are getting up there. Bruce, thank you, sir, for coming down. Liam's coming down. I think he said he's doing a Shore Trooper. I reckon he said he was doing the Shore Trooper. But I'd love to get dressed up because I've always wanted to be a Captain Rex myself. And I do want to get all my stuff from the Imperial surplus. But my good friend Bruce, he'll help me out. So I appreciate that. But listen, not much else I can say except if there's anything you want to ask me about in here, I'd love to do a show and tell because we've got some cool stuff. But we'll chat again. So I appreciate you taking time and listening to me yap on about Darth Maul. Awesome series. And again, I'll do it again next week for the next few episode. And hopefully my dear friend Matt, oh my God, I'm sorry, Nat, my dear friend Nat. See, she said she will come in and hang out. By the way, it's Tuesday. I'm working, so the boys are cutting hair. So in my head, I'm thinking I've got to get down and do a few haircuts. But if you like it, I appreciate the thumbs up. And if you come in, seriously, come past. Even if you don't want to get a haircut here, come and check out the shop. You'll love it. It's awesome. And I'll let you go. And as always, may the force be with you. Punch it. Enjoy more. We'll see you again.